She's old. Sorry. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm gonna miss my, and then the next flight they said I had smart thing. So I'm gonna miss my $500 ticket. So I can't. I'm not getting off this flight. I'm leaving Bachelor's. Oh, you wanna tape me, make this viral? That's my brother. I know my mom will be so upset. She really saw this. I didn't do anything. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Yo, someone make this viral. You want to make this viral? Make it viral. What the did I do? I called someone old because they were? Alright, I'll get my bags. I'll take my all y'all. My mom's gonna be so proud of me tomorrow. I don't give a I didn't do anything. I sat down in my seat. And I asked to go somewhere else because they were being but I get kicked off. Okay. Alright. Tape this. Who's taping this? Who's taping this? All y'all.
No. Ma'am?
You to get the I'm getting off the plane. Don't touch my I'll get off the plane. Get my off the under thing.
I need someone to call Broward Sheriff's Department to F3. I need someone to call Broward Sheriff's F3.
Oh, because I called someone old. I get kicked off the plane. Bye. Bye. Enjoy yourself in Vegas, babies. Vegas, baby, Vegas. I'll be there in an hour.
Not tonight.
It doesn't even make sense.
Also in the news here today, trouble before takeoff when a passenger takes a swing at a flight attendant on board that airplane. Officials say it started with that passenger not following the rules and it would escalate into a flight fight. 7's Alex Browning live at Miami International Airport to pick up the story from there. Alex.
Well, Jeff, as that plane taxied to the runway here at MIA headed to Atlanta, we're told a couple on board that flight refused to comply with safety instructions given by the flight crew. Then things turned violent when they were told they had to get off the flight. The friendly skies not so friendly Monday night. A confrontation between a Delta flight attendant and a female passenger turning violent. Things getting heated aboard Flight 1997. The plane was headed to Atlanta from Miami Monday night.
You shouldn't touch me. You shouldn't. You pushed me.
Cell phone cameras rolling after the couple was asked to deplane following their refusal to follow the flight crew's instructions prior to takeoff.
I don't know how you gonna play with me.
The passengers getting confrontational as they gathered their belongings. The woman strikes the flight attendant, accusing her of touching her. Other passengers and crew members eventually separate the two, and the couple is removed. Delta telling 7 News in a statement in part, quote, "We do not tolerate violence of any kind, and this situation is currently under investigation. That's why 2 customers who did not comply with crew safety instructions were asked to deplane." And so in the end, this flight would be delayed 4 or so hours. The plane finally landing around 1:30 this morning in Atlanta. Now, we did check. No arrests were made here last night, despite assaulting a flight crew member is a federal crime. We're live at MIA. Alex Browning, 7 News.
Now to the mid-air brawl in first class involving a Tampa man who's in jail tonight after allegedly punching a flight attendant during a Delta flight from Seattle to Beijing. Passengers jumping to the rescue and the pilot declaring an emergency. And tonight we've learned what that Tampa man was actually trying to do. Tonight, the trashed cabin and federal charges after violence breaks out in the air 45 minutes into the Delta flight to Beijing.
It's going down in here. They're taking some guy out with security. Everybody's filming. They get wild.
In court today, 23-year-old Joseph Hudick from Tampa allegedly tried to open the exit door in first class. A flight attendant stepping in and the man allegedly punching her twice in the face.
The real hero, I think, was the flight attendant.
He was quite violent.
Other passengers jump in, then the flight attendant grabs 2 wine bottles to hit the suspect in the head. One of the bottles breaks over his head, but witnesses tonight say it didn't even faze him, yelling out at one point, "Do you know who I am?"
The amount of bruising and blood on the passengers who helped and the poor flight attendant, it was a pretty serious incident.
Finally, passengers and the flight attendants were able to restrain Hudick long enough to put zip-tie handcuffs on him, but he remained extremely combative all the way back to Seattle and needed to be restrained by multiple passengers until the Delta flight landed.
Delta 129 was emergency. We're coming back.
Wild flight to say the least. The flight attendant and the passenger both taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Hudick was arrested. He now faces up to 20 years in prison.
First, we begin tonight with a brutal assault in the air. A flight from Sacramento to San Diego turns violent. A flight attendant gets her teeth knocked out by an unruly passenger. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Elizabeth Kling. CBS 13's Valina Jones is live at the Sacramento International Airport with what led up to the punch from a passenger. Valina.
Well, witnesses say they are shocked to see what happened. They say this all started as a back and forth between the flight attendant and the passenger on that weekend flight, but they were shocked to see what happened next.
I turn around and they start shoveling each other. And next time I saw, "Don't touch me."
An early morning scuffle in the air on a flight from Sacramento to San Diego between a flight attendant and passenger, shocking those on board like Taro Arai as he watched blood drip down the Southwest employee's face.
As soon as I turn around, the lady stood up and pound, and then she just knocked her out on the floor.
Arai says the two were arguing back and forth before the blow, sending the flight attendant to the ground.
So now she's bleeding everywhere in the back, looking at us. And this lady who hit went back to her seat, wore a mask. Nothing has happened. Seems like I'm like, oh,
Video captured by Susan Marie Stidman shows 28-year-old Vivian Quinones being escorted off the plane by police once the flight landed in San Diego.
There's no reason to attack a flight attendant. They're just trying to do their job. She's trying to keep people safe, asking them to stay seated with a seatbelt on.
Witness photos show the flight attendant being taken off in a wheelchair. Southwest telling us Quinones repeatedly ignored instructions to put her tray table up and seatbelt on. The union representing the flight attendant says they are seeing a spike in their employees being targeted.
It's absolutely deplorable, and we just will not stand for it. And all of the other incidents that all of our other flight attendants have also been experiencing.
Those flying the friendly skies say passengers who can't follow the rules shouldn't be allowed to board.
I mean, violence is never okay.
There are easy ways to fix this. They don't fly anymore, they can drive or walk.
The union says the flight attendant is recovering but has missing teeth. Quinones is being charged with battery causing serious bodily injury. Now, she told our sister station that she was acting in self-defense but declined to comment further.
Now, we also understand this led to a 5-hour delay for those passengers. What a crazy story, Valina. Thank you. This assault.
A wild scene caught on camera at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport. A very upset passenger who missed her flight took out her rage on a JetBlue employee. Local 10 News reporter Janine Stanwood is live at FLL to show us more. Janine.
And Lori, she missed her flight from here to Newark because employees were reportedly worried about her. They wanted to put her on her later flight. That didn't go over so well. In a navy blue top and plaid skirt, she hoists herself right up on the airline desk.
You rapist!
What?
Get me out of here!
Before calling a very calm JetBlue worker a rapist and later taken away in handcuffs, yelling, among other things, that she hates white cops.
I hate white cops!
Call it a rant or rage or some unexplained illness, no doubt catching the attention of travelers inside Terminal 3 at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport on Sunday. According to the arrest report, a gate agent at JetBlue apparently thought that woman was delusional even after asking her if she was okay. So he decided to rebook her on a later flight. Get me out of here! And that's when the woman, identified as 26-year-old Sabrina Thomas from San Marcos, California, lashes out, telling the help desk, "I have an expletive gun on me because I'm homeless," allegedly yelling, "I hate white people. White people raped me." Get me out! And then casually grabbing her duffel bag and walking away before being stopped by deputies. An assisting officer said Thomas denied being drunk or on medication, but that her behavior did not seem normal, and it appeared that she was delusional and mentally unstable. And so she was Baker acted, meaning committed to a nearby hospital for a mental and medical examination. And so we hope she gets the help she needs. As for that JetBlue flight, according to the airline, the original flight only ended up being about 15 minutes late. We're in Fort Lauderdale. I'm Janine Stanwood, Local 10 News.